Hello, Madonna fans and friends, and welcome to another episode of Diva News. It's Miriam here, and so happy to have you with us. And thank you also for watching the last episode. It was a lot of fun hearing from all of you with your comments, and we got a lot of comments for that last video. So I'm going to try to do a few more than I normally do in this episode, as well as, of course, our secret photo of the week, Collectible Corner, and some headlines that have come out this week. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for being a part of it. One of the latest exciting posts that we got on Madonna's page, and I just saw it today, is that this song, of course, it's everywhere like a prayer, is now released as a digital EP. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. I understand the streaming. Um, you can get the mixes along with the single releases. And so they released it as an EP with Like a Prayer original single and the two mixes that are from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, which, as you all know, they've been promoting just the ton of it. As far as like the commercials are saying, this is the biggest R-rated movie opening of all time, and you're hearing the different versions of Like a Prayer that they put into this movie. And so one of the mixes that they're including is the Battle Royal mix, which would probably be the main scene that we all know about, and the choir version, which I'm not sure if it's anything like what you're hearing right now in the background, which is from Remixed Prayers with a church appella, but probably a bit different because I understand that the song shows up more than once in the movie. But that is so amazing. It's exciting that it's now available for people to stream, to help with the charting, and get it out there. Even more so for people to purchase, for people to enjoy. And I was wondering, what do you all think of this? And you can laugh me out of the room if you think this is probably never going to happen. But I understand that September 11th is the MTV Awards. Um, Being that this is so huge of a song, in terms of what a reach it's had and how many people love it, I wonder, would she show up and perform it? And what do you guys think of that? Do you think that's possible? Now, this isn't some rumor that I heard or anywhere anyone's saying anything. So don't come for me if you think that that might be what I was doing here with that. That actually, for me, I'm just personally thinking that'd be cool if it happened. But I don't have any confirmation or any idea on that. Although, she's been known to just show up and surprise us at the MTV Awards, especially if she doesn't have anything that she's doing, like a tour or any other commitments, and she's in New York at the time. So let's see what happens. You never know. And speaking of other singles that were released digitally that a lot of people were waiting for, Causing a Commotion is now a digital single release with the mixes. We just talked about this in the last episode, how much I love those mixes. And so I was just really excited when I heard about that on the MLVC podcast. They mentioned it briefly, and I was like, oh, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Those mixes are some of the best ever, and they should definitely be available for people to enjoy. Movie House mix, Silver Screen mix. So it's really great to hear that that happened. And so, what do you think about the releases, the EP and Causing the Commotion? Tell us what your thoughts are on this, all this great new audio and availability of it. And, do you think she might show up? You never know. So, let's talk about it. Madonna shared with us some wonderful recent posts on her Instagram. Of course, she's back from her 66th birthday celebration in Italy, and she noted that with some great new photos, sharing family photos, and being very grateful and thankful for the experience of sharing her birthday celebration in Italy with friends and family. And we really enjoyed all those photos in the last episode. So make sure you check out the last video if you want to see some of the exclusive photos and the stories from Italy. And especially, she had a presentation in Pompeii. It was very interesting and very cool what she did. So check that out. But also, speaking of birthdays, there was another birthday celebration for two. It was for her twins, Stella and Esther, and their 12th birthday celebration on August 27th. And Madonna did it all in style. She gave them a great birthday party and shared a reel on her Instagram of all the festivities, which included She had face painting, she had water slides, she had horseback riding, and an ice cream truck. Must have been a blast for the kids, and they must have had a great time with their mom, who joined them for all the activities. And she posted such a beautiful tribute to them that she can't believe how time has flown, that they are growing up so fast, and pretty soon they will be teenagers. And she's just so proud of them. And it's so much fun to see her in these family moments, even if, we're sitting there sometimes and we're like, what's next? What's next? What's next? Is there a song? Is there this? Is there that? But it just shows you that she's a mom first and she's there for her kids. And we're so proud of her for doing that. Not just Esther and Stella and her own birthday, but Rocco's as well. So August is a special month with lots of birthdays and lots of family gatherings for Madonna. And we hope she had a wonderful time. And it looks like they had a wonderful time enjoying their birthday celebration. So happy birthday to both of them, to all of them, to everyone who had a birthday in the family and celebrated with all of the uh, birthday boys and girls. And I hope you all had a great time and so deserving. And we appreciate you. And happy birthday. And now it's time for the latest episode of Collectible Corner. And I shared this a while ago in a video with several other Madonna bags that I had collected from her tours. But this one is such a unique one that I thought I'd share it again. And this is a bag that I got years ago. I want to say, what year was this? 2005 or something like that. I was going to Canada, Vancouver, Canada, and there was an 80s retro store. Don't remember the name, but they had all kinds of fun 80s knickknacks and things in there. And this was their shopping bag. This is what you would get if you bought anything. So I bought anything. I basically bought something I didn't really need because I was going to get me this bag. I should have got more than one, but yeah, the minute I saw it, I was like, yes, please. Love it. Love it. Iconic bag. And it's just so cool to have in my collection. And so I'll ask you guys, do you have some of your tour bags? We know that they started happening around Confessions. Confessions, I have my first tour bag. I don't know if there was one for well, Reinvention, was there? There might have been, but my first that I have is Confessions, and then on from there. And there's a video on the channel here. If you look for on the playlist, it might be under Miscellaneous, where you can see, or Collectible Corner, where you can see all the bags I have. But it's so nice to collect them. They got the labels and everything from the tour, and you got it free with your purchase with your tour merchandise. Of course, this time out, I don't think there was a bag for Celebration Tour. Michelle went and got the stuff, so I didn't see anything. So if there was, let me know. But I don't believe there was. And of course, Madam X was more like a paper bag with handles. But yes, this is a cool one, and of course, an iconic movie. And speaking of movies, when I put a shout out to MLVC Podcast recently doing another summer movie review, which was The Next Best Thing, you want to go to their channel, MLVC Podcast, and check out their thoughts on this movie. And they got a lot of little tidbits behind the scenes in their assessments, and I think it would be a lot of fun to go there and give your 2 cents on The Next Best Thing. What's the last time you watched that movie? I know I need to watch it. It's been a while for me. So let us know in the comments, what's one of your favorite guilty summer movie pleasures from Madonna, or not so guilty if you love it. I know Who's That Girl is the one for me. I recently watched it again. And let's have a discussion about that. All right. Thanks, you guys. It's time for your fan feedback. And boy, did we have a lot of comments on this last video. And I want to say thanks to everyone. It was so much fun reading everyone's comments about so many different topics, from what was in the latest video to the type of microphone that I'm using. There was all kinds of interesting feedback, and I really would love to share a few highlights here with you guys. I want to let you know that my site has been pretty awful lately. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it to get worse by the day, but I'm hopeful maybe I can save some of it when I get to my appointment. Um, I'm starting to be really concerned, but I'm going to try to do my best to paraphrase. Sometimes I'm not going to get exactly what your comment said, but the gist of it. So I want you to know that, and I appreciate the comment, and I did read all of them and responded to them if I don't get it quite right in my memorizing it in my head. But let's get to it. First off, I want to say thank you again. If you have feedback that's not necessarily like constructive feedback too. I really appreciate that because I'm going to explain in a little bit here. But let's start with that because Bjorn Cruz at Bjorn Cruz said that they're a fellow Madonna fan and that they liked my updates, video updates, but that I should get a better, when financially available, I should get a better microphone. And I wanted to address that because right now, currently, I'm not using a microphone at all or any kind of YouTube type tools to make these videos. Actually, the way that me and my partner Guilherme do it is he's in Brazil and I'm here in California, and I send these audio files to him on WhatsApp. So this is basically just the phone's audio files that you're hearing, and then I play music in my room, and that's the music in the background. So it's very DIY because of my vision impairment, and also because I don't know what it is about my room, but it's like a dead zone when it comes to connecting. I have to be honest with you guys, I've never Zoomed before because my phone literally can't do anything. It just sits there and doesn't connect and has no internet connection most of the time. So this is kind of why we made the videos this way, because I used to do lives, not lives, but like I used to film myself and just do videos talking, having like, some topic that I would share, and then I'd be on camera. And it just took up too much of my phone's strength, and I couldn't do anything with this phone. It's just such a disaster phone. Uh, as Guilherme knows, I'm always complaining about this phone, but we devised this idea of using audio files and photos to do videos instead because it was just going to be easier with as far as the load on my phone. And so I did get a tablet. It's still sitting here, and a laptop, and I'm hoping if I get some training, which the DOR I've signed up with, hopefully they can show me how to use some technology and be able to upgrade. So I really appreciate Bjorn's comment because it's true. There is no microphone in these videos. That's why if I sound a little off or a little tinny or a little confusing at times, that would be why. And I appreciate you guys being patient with me because as a fan, I really am everything that it seems I am. I'm not faking my fandom. I've been a fan since 1984 and I've been doing this club since 1991, but unfortunately, I haven't been blessed with the technology I need or the ability to know how to use it. After I lost my vision, I was not on the internet for 6 years because I didn't have anyone to help me or show me how. And I missed a lot of advances in figuring out things I could do. So I'm catching up slowly but surely. But yes, we are going to, down the road, we're going to get this thing kicking into high gear. And I appreciate you guys letting me know on that one. Another comment we had from at Lucas808, and I'm going to have to paraphrase, but it was about our anxious reactions. And they were also in agreement how much they love the mother-daughter team over there at our Anxious Reactions. They get giddy every time a new video comes out. I know that feeling. I get the same way. It's just they're so much fun to watch their instant reactions to a new song or a video or a concert. But they also do interviews and other behind the scenes for each era, and I think that's cool because it's like some reaction video channels, they'll just focus on the videos and the concerts. And it's kind of like you miss a lot if you don't check out her interviews and her specials and all those MTV exclusives we used to get. So I appreciate that they do that. And it gives them a better sense of this community. So I totally agree, Lucas 808. Love their channel and what they do. And finally, the last comment I'm going to do is at Moonstone 1159. They said that they loved our commentary on the last video, and also they love seeing Madonna with her children celebrating for her birthday, as well as that she has a lovely family, beautiful family. And yes, that's the thing. We often focus a lot on the new music, the new this, the new that. But again, like I was saying earlier in the video, it's so nice to see her doing those things with her family and being a mom, because that's what she is, first and foremost. That's what she's always telling us. And so she's showing it to us, and that she's Mambo. And as she likes to say, which is funny because my mom used to call herself Mambo. So it's kind of like, I think that's just a thing. The Mambo speaks, and we listen. So we love it. And thank you, everyone, for your comments. Keep commenting and letting me know what you think, and we'll keep sharing them with everyone. I want to thank you all again for checking out this latest episode of Diva News, and I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, it's time for our secret photo of the week. And I just love this shot of her. I was trying to place this and remember the name of this interview, and I did have it. I ordered it at the time. We used to order all these imported videos. We didn't have YouTube, so we would get VHS tapes with collections of videos and interviews, exclusives. And I remember watching this and just loving it. She looks so cute here. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I remember when she comes out, I think they're playing erotica, and she has her bodyguard with her, and he's so huge. And it's like the first moment that you realize just how tiny she is. I remember just like, is that her in the corner, that little person that's next to that big, bodyguard guy? So that was something I remember from when this interview happened. And of course, they had a fashion show for her, inspired by her latest look. And they talked about body of evidence and all kinds of different things in this interview. So if anyone remembers the name of this interview, I know it was probably 93, 92 or 93. Um, Let us know in the comments so that people can look for it on YouTube, because it was a great one. And but I love this shot of her. She's just, in her element, having fun. And I want to thank you guys again. And let's see what develops next week. You never know. And then, I mentioned that, hey, the MTV Awards are coming. Let's see what happens. I'm just so happy that we have some singles that are now available to order, to download, stream, and classics like Cosmic Commotion, and of course like per EP, and more stuff on the way. And don't forget, we are going to do some anniversaries here, including Bedtime Stories and Like a Virgin coming up. So stay tuned for those, as well as the next Diva News. Thanks, everyone, and make sure you check us out on Facebook, Madonna Everybody Fan Club. Our birthday contest is still running, probably another week or so, and we will be picking our winners. There's the Blu-ray for the Rio concert is the grand prize. We have a Like a Virgin T-shirt, and one of the keychains from the Celebration tour. So we got some good stuff in there. So we hope to see you there. And thanks again, everyone. See you next week. Dance and sing, get up and do your thing. Thank you for joining us here at Madonna Everybody Fan Club channel, and I hope you enjoyed our latest video. I hope that you will join us here by liking and subscribing. And also, we have social media with Facebook. We have Madonna Everybody Fan Club, over 5,000 Madonna fans to join. And we have an Instagram at Madonna EFC. So make sure you check those out, as well as a page on Facebook, Madonna Everybody Fan Club, to follow. So definitely check out those social media platforms and join us there. We have contests, we have Fan of the Month, and we have features and lots of great fans to meet. But more importantly, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you comment on this video and let us know if there's anything you'd like us to talk about or any future video topics you'd like to see. And thank you again for joining our Madonna family. Music does make the people come together. Thanks, everyone.